Hey, welcome back, students. I want to provide you some additional sample problems on how to convert Fahrenheit temperatures into temperatures in Celsius. So let's get some numbers here. Let's pretend that we've got the following temperature. Let's say that we have a 92 degrees Fahrenheit and we want to convert this to Celsius. Well, begin with the formula. The formula is degrees C is equal to degrees Fahrenheit minus the 32 times 5 divided by 9. And so if you follow this formula here, you're going to be able to solve this problem. So all we really need to do is kind of take this and substitute the 92 Fahrenheit into the formula. So we'll have degrees Celsius is equal to the 92. That's my degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to subtract 32 from that and multiply it by 5 nines. Okay? Keep in mind that when we do this, we do need to follow the order of operations. 5 nines is within parentheses, so I need to resolve this issue first. So let's go ahead and convert that. When I take 5 divided by 9, I get the following. And so I get 0.555, and actually this repeats quite a bit. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take it step by step so you can see it converted exactly the way it needs to be. So I'll go ahead and rewrite the rest of the equation. So I'm going to get 32 negative 92, and this is going to be equal to my degree C. So now, since I still have a parentheses, I need to go ahead and resolve this portion of it and multiply the 32 times the number I just got. When I do that, I get the following. I wind up getting 17.777. It actually repeats quite a bit, and then you get a 9.2 after about 8, 9 sevens. But we'll do this for now, and then I bring down the rest of the equation. So it's going to be minus and then 92 equals degrees Celsius. So all that's left to do now is to take the 92 and subtract 17.777, and that should give us the final answer for degrees Celsius. So if I do that, this is what I get. I wind up getting 74.223. Now keep in mind that my original answer is only to 2 significant figures, so I need to go ahead and look at the first 2 significant figures of this answer, which includes only the 7 and the 4. Since the 2 over here, which is the third significant figure, is not greater than 5, I'm not going to do any changes to this final answer, and my final answer is going to wind up being 74 degrees Celsius for this particular problem. Let's go ahead and look at another problem, and so let me erase this for us. Let's say that we're going to go ahead and look at a temperature. Oftentimes a good temperature that we look at is 85 or 81 degrees. Let's go 81.0. And we need to go ahead and convert this to Celsius. So we look back at the equation. That equation is degrees Celsius is equal to degrees Fahrenheit minus the 32 times 5 divided by 9. And so, as always, deal with the 5 divided by 9 because that's in parentheses. That actually winds up being 0.555, repeating, times the 32 minus the Fahrenheit over here equals degrees C. And so let's go ahead and resolve the parentheses again, taking 32, multiplying it times 0.5555, and what we get there is going to be 17.777 repeating, and we're going to subtract, but remember now we're going to substitute the F in here, the degrees Fahrenheit. We already know it's 81 degrees, and so we'll rewrite the equation like this. Now we go ahead and take 81, subtract 17.777 from it, and that should give us our final degrees Celsius temperature. And that temperature is the following. And so that answer is going to be 63.223. Now keep in mind, we have 3 significant figures in the original problem, so I need to make sure I count the first 3 significant figures. That includes the 6, the 3, and the 2. So these 2, I'm going to go ahead and drop the 2 and the 3 because the 2 is not bigger than 5, so I don't need to take care or consider that in my final answer. And neither is the 3 because that's actually the 5th significant digit. So for our final answer here, degrees Celsius winds up being 63.2 degrees Celsius. I'll just write it again. But essentially this is the final answer for this particular problem. Go ahead and keep watching the videos. If you need to, go ahead and rewind. But if not, go ahead and subscribe, keep watching, and keep learning.